Good morning, my dear students. My name is Parasuram. Now I am teaching the social science, isn't it? Already you have studied the basic elements of the social science. I think you have to study in the last period. Did you understand? Here, so what is history and so what are the facts of the geographical facts of the India and how many parts in history? Such things you have to study it in the last class, I think. Here, now we are studying about the first chapter. The first chapter in the history part. In the history part. History part. The chapter first chapter. What is that? When, where, I, how. When, where, and how. Dear students, already we have listened that the history is the basis of on the basis of the years. Yes. When it means it shows time. It shows the time. Yes means time. And the so many kings they ruled in India and so many companies also ruled in India where for example Badami, then Vijayapura. These are the places. The Badami has ruled by Chalukyas. Then Vijayapura it had ruled by Adil Sahis. This is where it indicates that and it shows that the place. And how it means the which king has ruled by that empire and how should he given the administrations to the people and what are how is kingdom. It is poor kingdom. It was a poor kingdom, or it was the richer. That is indicates that how. And totally, it shows the first chapter, the basic elements of the history. Basic elements of the history. And we will start that. Will start the glimpses of the past. Glimpses of the past. Glimpses here by the way, that is the events. Which kind of events took place in the past? The first one is glimpses of the history. Glimpses of the past. See here. So the ancient period of the Indian history ended with the death of the Harsha. The ancient history had ended the death of the Harsha. Harsha, he was the famous king of Vardhan dynasty. Harsha, he was the famous king of Vardhan dynasty. Isn't it? Vardhan dynasty. When he was died, it ends the ancient history or ancient period already. So I think you have to study it in the previous year or in the last class. We should make the part in the history. So the ancient period or ancient history, medieval Indian history, then modern history, modern Indian history. Yes, I will ask the one questions to you people. When did end the ancient history? The question will arise. So when did end the ancient history? What is the answer? The death of the Harsha. The death of the Harsha. It ends the which history? Ancient history. Ancient history. And the presence of powerful dynasties during that time. During that time. During that time, so many dynasties, so many dynasties were ruled in India. Those the main dynasties are ruled in the medieval Indian history or in the ancient history. The Palas, Pratiharas, Palas, Pratiharas, and Rashtrakutas, and also Cholas. Yes, Cholas and Rajputs, and Rajputs. And also the marks the beginning of the early medieval period. The Palas, Pratiharas, Rashtrakutas, Cholas and Rajput, they ruled in India in which period? So early medieval period. The medieval period, it should be divided into two types: early medieval age and later medieval age. Early medieval age and later medieval age. The early medieval age. Early, so medieval age. Here, so these dynasties are ruled the empire in the early medieval age. Early medieval. Which are those dynasties? Palas, Pratiharas, Rashtrakutas, Cholas and Rajputs. ನೋಡಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಸೊ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಮಿಡ್ವಲ್ ಏಜ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಅರ್ಲಿ ಮಿಡ್ವಲ್ ಏಜ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪೂರ್ವ ಮಧ್ಯಯುಗೀನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪಾಲಾಸ್, ಪ್ರತಿಹಾರ, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಕೂಟರು, ಚೇರರು ಮತ್ತು ರಜಪೂತರು ಆಳ್ವಿಕೆಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಮಿಡ್ವಲ್ ಏಜ್ when those dynasties were ruling in India. Did you understand? And what happens after that onwards? Here, and the dynasties of Delhi Sultans. So after the end of those dynasties ruling, the Delhi Sultans, they come and got the power of the India. Delhi Sultans. The regional kingdoms and the Mughals belongs to the kingdoms of late medieval period. Here already told that. So first one is early. So medieval age. Those dynasties belongs to the early medieval age. And the second one is late medieval age. This age belongs to Delhi Sultanates and Mughals empires. This is the part of the medieval age. The early medieval age and the late medieval age. The early medieval age which belongs to this dynasty and later medieval age that belongs to Delhi Sultanates and yes, Mughals. Mughals. ನೋಡಿ ಈ ನಂತರದ ಮಧ್ಯಯುಗೀನ ಈ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷ ಸೊ ಅದು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೆಹಲಿ ಸುಲ್ತಾನರು ಮೊಘಲರ ಆಳ್ವಿಕೆಯನ್ನ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾವ ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ? ಈ ಲೇಟರ್ ಮಿಡಿವಲ್ ಏಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಎಸ್. ಆ ಪೂರ್ವ ಮಧ್ಯಯುಗೀನ ಭಾರತ ಇತಿಹಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾಳಾಸ್, ಪ್ರತಿಹಾರಾಸ್, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಕೂಟರು ಮತ್ತು ಚೋಳರು, ಚಾಲುಕ್ಯರು, ರಜಪೂತರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್? Okay, let us continue. Move towards the next one, next aspect. The India was known by many names in different periods. Yes. Here. So, the India, we call our nation in the medieval age by the many names, by the different types of the names. And India was known by many names in different periods. Yes, in different period. Here, Bharatavarsha, the first we call to India, that is Bharatavarsha. And Bharatavarsha and Bharat. Then Bharat. And also we call that Hindustan. We call our nation in a different periods. We call in different names, the many names. First, we should call the Bharatavarsha, Bharat and Hindustan. These are the different kinds of the names in different periods. And after that were the names of our country in the olden times. We should call in when we call that in the olden times. In the olden times. We call to India in the olden time Bharatavarsha, Bharata and Hindustan. Now what we call the India, the modern name. Yes. So India, it is the modern name. Yes. Which is the modern name of the Bharatavarsha? That is India. And when or so what called to be India in the olden times? The Bharatavarsha, Bharata and Hindustan. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ನಾವು ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾರತ ವರ್ಷ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತಿದ್ವಿ, ಭಾರತ ಭೂಮಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಿಂದೂಸ್ತಾನ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ವಿವಿಧ ಹೆಸರುಗಳಿಂದ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಅದು ಈಗ ಆಧುನಿಕವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಭಾರತ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ. The historical rivers Hindus. The modern name was from the historical river Indus. How should this word derived from the historical river Indus? Historical river Indus. Indus Valley I studied in the last year. The Indus Valley civilization. Already what we studied about the civilization. Indus Valley civilization, Inca civilization, Mesopotamia civilization, Egypt civilization. I think what to study in the last classes. So how should you getting the India by this nation? The historical river Indus. That's the word has derived from this word Hindus. We have getting the modern name India. ಸಿಂಧು ನದಿ ನಾಗರಿಕತೆಯನ್ನ ಓದಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಇಂಡಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲಿ ಸಿವಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಓದಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಆ ನದಿ ಹೆಸರನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹೆಸರಿಂದ ಅದು ಬೆಳಕಿಗೆ ಬಂತು. ಈಗ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದ ಏನ್ಸಿಯಂಟ್ ಗ್ರೀಕ್ಸ್ ರೆಫರ್ಡ್ ಟು ದ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡೋ, ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಸ್. What they called the Greeks to the India, Indoans, Indos, the people of Indus. ಆ ಗ್ರೀಕ್ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತಿರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಡೋಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತಿದ್ರು. ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಹಿಂದೂಸ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕ ನದಿ ಹರಿಯಲ್ಪಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ದೆನ್ ಸೊ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಜಾಗ್ರಫಿಕಲ್ ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಎಸ್, ದ ಜಾಗ್ರಫಿಕಲ್ ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. Let us be discussing about the geographical features of India. Second, the glimpses already have studied the glimpse of the past. Then impact of the geographical features of India. Features on Indian history. Here, it is also very important knowing about the India. See here, look at the map, the Indian map. Here, isn't it? See here. Fine. See here, there is no similarities these maps in the science of cartography. Already you have to study in the 5th standard or in the 4th standard what is cartography and what is cartographer. You have to study it in the 4th standard. Cartography, the study of map, is called cartography. The cartography was different in those periods. Map 1 already shown in your textbook. In the year of 1154, and map 2 is that driven by in the year of 1720. The second map was used by the European traders and sailors to reach the India was to more details. Here, the India has the covered by the oceans. The 3 parts has covered by the oceans. Isn't it? The India, it should be covered in 3 parts. The covered by the and by 3. Isn't it? Covered by the oceans. Why? The European traders, they have to use this kind of a map by their traveling purpose. They have to using the map. And they should find out the sea route. Isn't it? Here, the European traders and sailors to reach India, they have get more details about the India. They have invented the routes. Those who are invented the routes, the European traders and the sailors, always they are traveling in the sea route only. That's why they had studied about the Indian map. How should reach to the India? At first, which place has come, and after that, how many kilometers we are traveling in the sea. Such kind of information they have studied by the map. Isn't it? The chronological and geographical locations are the 2 most important features in the forming the history of country. The geographical locations of the India played the significant role in the development of the history of India. Here, we are studying about the history about one nation. First, we should got the information about the geographical features. Geographical features. Yes, just you will go to the strange places. Strange places. There is no knowing about anything in that strange places. You can asking some other persons, sir, I want to go to the Almaty, so where, in which direction I will go and reach that Almaty? Somebody they are telling about it. You go and you go straight and turn to left side, and again you can go straight and turn to left side, so showing the direction. That is, when we have studying about when we have studied about the nation, first we should knowing the information about the geographical features of that particular nation. After that we should go to the particular area. That's why the when we should study the history before we knowing the what are the geographical features of that nations, we can study, we must study the geographical features of the particular nation. And at the same way the European people, the traders and sailors, they are doing and got the information about the India by the map, isn't it? That is a geographical feature. Yes, what happens, let us go to the next period. Here students, please you can take the homework. Fine. And the ancient story. Then write some names of dynasties, names of some names of some dynasties in the early medieval age. Then second one is who had ruled the India in the late medieval age. Medieval age. I for write the some different names of India. Then fifth one is which is the historical. Yes, you must write this answers. Okay, thank you. But and all, yes, what happens, let us come in the next period. So if you have any other doubts, please you can ask me. Thank you.